built in 1803. Now, we actually had Amish, Mennonite, and Quakers actually lived in this Amish home at one point. What's that? It's this home. This is an Amish home. The Target, they took over the land. We had over 1,000 acres. We are down to 15 acres, unfortunately. This is all part of the tour back here, back the farm. And we even have the this property on the right-hand side is the very first farmhouse that was on the property. It was built in the 1700s right here. Beautiful farm. Now you're going to know, you're going to be able to tell which are farmhouses, okay? Now look at their beautiful flowers and their garden that they have. They also have a propane tank. Some of them have solar panel, and they have green shades on their home. And that's how you're going to know which is an Amish home compared to an English home. Now English is everyone who is not Amish. So it doesn't matter where you were born, what your nationality. If you're not Amish, you're automatically English. Now this has green shades there. We do see a little Amish boy. They always have laundry out, but the gardens. And so we know those are Amish homes. This is not an Amish home there because it has an electrical line going to their home. The Amish do not have, they have power, but they don't have electric. They don't have that physical electrical line going to their homes, and that is because they don't want to be connected. Now look at their flower beds. They're this is how they keep up with the Joneses, as their gardens and flower beds are perfect. They don't even have any little weeds there. It's amazing how they take care of them. The English love to have Amish as their neighbors because they're so honest. They take care of their yards. They get along. They're not only close with the Amish community department, the women do auxiliaries as far as fundraising. When you're their neighbors, you would have them over for dinner, or they would have you over and get along with weddings and stuff like that, just like everybody else. Now the older generation, some of them are more, closer to themselves, but for the most part, they get along with everybody. All right. So I'm going to show you, Amish go to school from 6 years old to 14. At 14 to 16, they have to keep record of that they're learning a trade. And then they don't have to do that after 16. They send it to the state. So they're learning all different things. They're scanning. You see over here they're working. This is a pretty big farm here. They take their produce all over the state, different farmers markets. So when the kids go to school from 6 to 14, they learn it. After that, they learn a trade. Now, they will do all the same taxes that we do. The only thing is they do not pay Social Security, and that's because they would never collect Social Security. They don't want any kind of dependency from the government, so they would never take Social Security, Medicare. They wouldn't take Medicaid, any kind of food stamps. No assistance at all. They help each other when that comes, if it comes into that they need something. With the Amish, it's kind of, it's a beautiful culture where they're like multi-generational. When you're driving around, you'll look at their houses. They actually have add-ons to their homes, and the reason is they don't send their elders away, and they don't build like little in-law quarters for them. They build full houses onto their homes for the Amish, okay? For their families, whether it's their grandparents, their parents, their children. If they need a home, they just build on a home onto their home. Now, this is a perfect example of what I was saying. See this business here on the left? They, sell these John Deere tractors. This is an Amish business. So he has solar panels. but he also has that windmill on top, and that's how he has the energy to do his business. So even though, you know, mostly the Amish wouldn't drive that unless they put metal wheels on them, they would do that for a living. Because it takes the cars and the bikes, take them too far too quickly away from home, and also with the metal tires on their equipment, it's just because they feel like it's just too fast of a pace of life. So they want to just
Hey.
That one took it off. Yeah.
I wish I speaks French.
I did. I knew that she does fire.
Yeah, she does.
Because I say I would. I don't read it.
Big fat
You know, I could hear something. I could be 100 pounds and inside there's a fat belly. How you little little girl with her inside.
Hey, you want to see what's in my box? In this bag over here. And I'm like, I didn't know you could. No, yeah, no, I didn't come to that one, Hannah. I owned it. We got lost after that. The whole game changed after him.
Yeah, we fatten you up doing it now.
I'll tell you some pretty good things. Like, I love this stuff. I love it. I love it all.
I have keys that tiny. I have a very close apple.
Stop.
And I
Amateng daw tadi. Dulu kita gisi daw.
Kuliah deh orila.
Kuliah daw.
Kuntu harus nani. Kuntu harus nani untuk. Manus beberapa manus dia tu.
Doesn't matter what color it is, or is it?
As long as it's like earth tones, like the color of peaches, you know, green.
Like I said, they don't look Amish.
No.
Is that an Amish person that's his?
He actually, I think that's a Mennonite gentleman. He's Mennonite. And you see, they have laundry out, but they put it on the porch because of the rain. So they have laundry out all the time. I'm just going to go around here real quickly. I believe that is a pig farm over there, or see how big that is over there?
I know so.
And that's commercial. That looked like it was not Amish. Now, one of the things you're going to see is you see the farms. They all have these tall buildings that are round that stick up when you look at all the farms. Those are called silos. And what that is it's where they store the food for their animals, okay? what they do is they take what's called silage. So, and what silage is it's a corn stalk, the whole entire corn stalk. They grind it up, and then it gets blown up into those silos up there. Now this is one of the many one-room schoolhouses that we're going to see. There are over 300 one-room schoolhouses in Lancaster. They have them in every neighborhood, so the kids don't have to walk far. But this is a Mennonite church and a Mennonite cemetery. Now you will never see an Amish church because they have church in their homes, right? They don't have churches. When they came here in the 1700s, they were being persecuted for religion and because of not being part of the military. So when they came here, they came through the port of Philadelphia, and a lot of things that they do is tradition, and they decided to stay with tradition and have their church service in their homes. Now this is tobacco. Looks like they already pulled some out. Here's a bigger thing, a little bit. They're getting ready to, these are almost ready to get pulled out. Look at that tobacco. Now you can't even get the tobacco from around here. Some of the Amish don't believe in raising, tobacco. Others feel like it's a cash crop, everything in, moderation. Because what they do is they just grow it, they cut it, and they already have a buyer in North Carolina. Those big companies purchase it for, they purchased it at the, to make cigars. A lot of times people ask if you can get the cigars in this area, but unfortunately you can't. As far as I know, you cannot, anyway. This is a fun area here. In the summertime, the Sundays, the little boys will be out here fishing. But in the wintertime, they come out here and they'll ice fish and they ice skate. It's really cool to see. And again, it's common. You'll see all different places where they, oh, here's a horse and buggy. You'll see lots of different places where they have these stands, and it's just by honor system. A lot of people, they raise, like that, they were raising sheep because they, for the wool. Some people have alpacas. There's even an Amish farmer. I'll drive by and see if we can find them. And the reason the Amish have these and they sell these is because, it takes a lot to handle a horse, for a full-size horse for your horse and buggies. So they actually practice the kids. They get these little horses and they have them practice while they're young, and then to be able to handle it. They have little open carts for the kids. They have chickens. This is they have this is a chicken house on wheels. Okay, every day they're in different spots, and what it does is the chickens, of course, they fertilize the ground, and then they're eating the bugs and everything, the nutrients that they need from the grass, the ground. So it makes the chickens really healthy, and also keeps the ground really healthy. And look at that guard dog there. Ain't he cute? It's not a problem. And then at night, the chickens go back in the chicken houses because they got to protect them from, that's probably why he's there, protecting them from fox or any kind of. He doesn't look like he's keeping a coyote away, but yeah. Farm. Thank goodness everybody was okay, but the horse ran into a pole, a telephone pole. Another chicken house here. Oh, cool. Now back there, down there, you'll see those are mules. But look how big they are. They wouldn't use those for the horse and buggies. The reason is those, the mules and the big horses, they're just too slow. They're too slow. And then the other horses, with the Amish, they open very early and then they quit work very early as well. But this is all family, they're all related. And look at this, look at that right there. See how the electrical fence, it's powered by a solar panel. I think that's so cool. I think they're still open. Oh, the sign's still out. Okay. We'll stop here for like 10 minutes. This is a cute gift shop.
Microwave something, it gets hot in your hand. You put your bowl there, and then you put it in the microwave to get it out, and then it's in here. It's our bedroom.
I can go to lunch today if you want. Like I can't, what do you say?
If you were to get one, but one. There you go.
You don't need to get an electrician, I don't know you got an electrician.
Because we wouldn't have been able to stop there. But look at their flowers. I mean, I'm telling you, that's how the girls keep up with the Joneses, you know, where they compete with each other, is their flower beds. Jeez. Did you see that? Oh my Lord. I'm like, I can't go anywhere. There's a tree. Whew. Okay. So, see those big bags there? The plastic bags? That's what's, that's the silage that I said that goes in the silos. It's just beautiful. Now, before I keep going on, I want to just say, like, when you're looking around and you look in the distance, like, there's different colors and textures, and that's because they rotate their crop all the time. So, like, for this instance, this here is alfalfa grass, and that's for the horses. They'll cut this down at least 4, 5, 6 times this summer, depending on how much rain we get. And then, like, they have, you know, they'll have corn, barley, wheat, tobacco, and then every season they'll just grow something else in that area. That's what keeps the ground so healthy. Now, I don't know why they raise the deer, and I don't want to know, probably. But I just wanted to show you that quick. Okay, so for oh, coming this way, or?
The one on the opposite side of the 2 big horses, that big wagon?
Oh, I didn't even see them. I'm like, yeah, that's a buggy ride. Because I see down here there's a thing coming. I don't know if he's coming in here. I'm going to back up, or I can't back up. He's coming. Look at that. This is a busy road. I might have to turn and then turn around here. Let's see here. An Amish phone booth. There's a phone in there. So if they need it for their business, they can use it. Or if somebody on the farm or any surrounding farms need a phone, they can use that. That can never come into the home. Phones are not allowed in the homes. So far the bishops have allowed some of them to stay. I'm not sure if the bishops are going to be taking that out as well. Christmas cookies. So everybody comes home with at least a dozen cookies. And it's always fun going into their homes and talking to you. And what's nice about that is that they're so not shy when they're like fight over us to bring people in. They love it.
Do they have early dinners if they have no light?
They do. They have early dinners, and they go to bed really early because they're up so early working. If you get a chance, I always think that see this glass and you'll see bees in there. If you go in the back of the gift shop, we have a beehive, and you can like try to find I'm always looking for the queen bee. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed your tour. If you enjoyed your tour, my name is Eva. If you did not, my name is Christina, okay?
If I was an adult, I would buy this. Bees. Hey, bees. Oh my god, there's a bee climbing on the wall. He's like the wall, this is the wall and this is the bee. I really want to
last time we did the cake. Yay. Hey, Allison. Yeah, that's.
Go out and look at the farm.
You guys were very well behaved.
Oh, thank you. They want one of those, the long skinny thing that you can suck on.
Oh, the rock candy.
Yeah, something like that. They saw them now and I'm like, bribery. I want scream.
Can I have your attention? If you have tickets from the 4 o'clock bus terminal, please make your way up to the front of the house. Your buses are loading. Again, if you have tickets for the 4 o'clock bus terminal, please step up to the front of the house. Your buses are loading. Thank you.
That thing's doing that. I'm trying to figure out what's that doing? Oh my gosh, it's moving. So the wind is making that go. It's probably. Wow. I've been here before. Oh yeah.
Individually decide. I bet most of them never even think about it. It's not really their community and they choose to stay. But maybe you want to try it.
Feeling out.